Hey friends, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites. If you're new here, I'm so glad to have you. Check out my channel. I hope some of my reviews will help you to not waste money on planners that won't work for you. Also join me on Instagram at Amanda's Favorites because that is where I do all my giveaways and where I check in daily, so join me there. Okay, today's video is a super fun one for me because it's a video that I didn't have to prep at all. I didn't have to get any back information together or plan what I was going to talk about. This is completely off the cuff, which a lot of my videos are, but some videos about planners that I'm learning about and everything, I have to, of course, have stuff planned out. This is just about my favorite planners, what have been my favorites from this year, from 2017, and why are they my favorites? What are the reasons? Okay, so we're going to start with Erin Condren. Even though I haven't gotten to start using this Erin Condren yet, I have started using my journaling Erin Condren, and I have started using my Erin Condren teacher planner. But my teacher planner is not my favorite yet. I've just started it. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll hear updates about that. So I wouldn't say that it's in the #1 spot of like teacher planners yet. I have to use it longer and figure that out. So, but Erin Condren, I've been using my horizontal neutral for photo journaling, and I have whole videos talking about this, and I have videos talking about the Polaroid zip and how to use that also. So it's been a photo journal, and I haven't kept up with doing a photo on every day. This whole week has no photo, and that's okay though, because I write in every day at the end of the night, or I'll never remember what I wanted to remember that happened that day, or what I'm thankful for, and then I add in the pictures like at the end of the week when I can. And so it's okay to me if there's blank days, or if I do a picture bigger. And let's see, I have another one going too. So that's what I'm using this one for. So I have been using that since the end of June. And why is this a favorite? Okay. Why has her stuff become a favorite of mine? These are my first Erin Condren planners, y'all. I mean, I have been into planners, but I have like resisted Erin Condren for a couple years. My sister has gotten them for a couple years. So I got to see them at her house and touch them. And I don't know. For the price, I wasn't impressed. And her paper wasn't great until this year. And when I am paying a lot for a planner, paper quality is important to me. So Erin Condren upped her paper game this year at her 80-pound paper, and it is beautiful to write on, and it is beautiful to feel, to the touch. So I love her paper. What do I love about her planners? That you can design your very own cover, that they're also interchangeable, that you can choose your ring color. I love those things. I love the feature that I do love coil binding more than O-ring binding, because it always it works better. It flips, it works. And her covers not being the hardback on O-rings, they always work better than hardback covers on O-rings. What do I love? I love that you have the choice between the neutral and the colorful. So this one I got neutral horizontal to do my journaling in. And I absolutely love the clean feel of it and the look. And I just paired it with her holiday sticker book. And so pretty much I have filled it up with her holiday sticker book. And I love that. I love the clean fill. So when I was getting my planner for next year, I was thinking about switching to Erin Condren from Passion Planner, which is what I'm using now. And I will talk about Passion Planner later in this video too. So this is what I picked out for next calendar year. So this one is an 18-month because I was going to do photo journaling and I wanted to start it right away. Next year's, I decided I just wanted to get the 12-month because I wanted the planner that I'm using like every day, all day to just be lighter. I wish that she made a smaller ring in the 12-month because it's only a tiny bit smaller than the 18-month ring. And honestly, it's way over big to me. I understand sticker people that she makes it that big for you guys, but I wish she had a choice for a smaller ring too, because this ring doesn't give you as much room for stickers if you're getting an 18-month. So I guess you have to get a 12-month if you do like full stickering pages. I don't know because I'm not a sticker planner like that. I have all my sticky notes that I use for quick labels in here, but I decided to go with, I knew I was going to get the vertical for my normal daily planning in this to try out. But I went with the colorful, even though my first inclination would have been to go neutral because I already went neutral in my journal planner. And so I wanted to see something different. So I went with the colorful for this one. And I love it too. I love it both ways. It's like, I haven't gotten a holiday sticker kit to decorate this yet. I may, but you don't really need one because it's so colorful. So what do I love about her planners? I love her design this year, the painted petals. Whether it is in her neutral or her colorful, it is beautiful. And I love how the colors of the months that she assigned flow with the seasons in this book. Because I don't want February to be orange. That's just something that I get hung up on. So I love that her colors flow with the seasons. I love her new paper. I love the stickers that come with your planner for just, they make your events stand out. I love how just seeing the colors switch from month to month. I love that. I love just the clean look of the page, even in the colorful. So these are things I love about Erin Condren. I'm not going through the whole planner and reviewing it because I have full review planners, full review videos on all these planners on my channel. If you want in-depth review about them, I'm just telling you what you love and why I love them. What I love and why I love them. Boy, I can't talk today. Okay, so I am going to use the top boxes, like I've already labeled stuff, for any appointments or go-tos for the day or big things like no school. And then the rest will be my to-dos, and we'll see how I work that out. But that way, if I have nothing stuck up here on these days, I'll know that we have no obligations on that day. And so I use little sticky notes a lot for things that, I'm not sure if they'll change or they're not really permanent yet. And so I can just stick them on there. But I have loved getting this ready for next year for 2018. Yeah, and I love that her planner comes with stickers, comes with a great ruler, which I don't have stuck in there right now. And I love her design this year, the painted petals. It's beautiful, and whichever one you go with, neutral or colorful. So those are things I love about Erin Condren. I do. Even though I'm brand new to her. Obviously, I've gotten the teacher planner, so just this year I bought 3 planners from her. So I'm obviously in love with it. Now, another company I love, which you guys already know this, is Inkwell. I have videos reviewing all these. I have the vertical academic, which I have not used for planning. I have played with for planning, but I have not used. Here's my played with weeks. But I have the vertical academic because my sister bought it and then decided it just wasn't for her. It wasn't going to work for her at the time. And she's traveling the country in an RV right now at Stream and Freedom, if you wanted to follow them. And she's in a couple of my videos if you want to find those. So she so nicely gifted it to me to use for my channel. What do I love about Inkwell? So I have not used this vertical for planning. I played around with it to see how I could use it. Inkwell wins for paper, even over Erin Condren's new paper. Inkwell has a 140 GSM. Erin Condren's new paper equates to about 118 GSM. And so Inkwell still wins here in their bound planners at 140. Nothing feels like their paper. Inkwell, I love these 3 boxes. I wish they were at the top though, because my planning method, these boxes need to be at the top, and that's one reason why I haven't really planned in this vertical, switched to it to try it out, because these would be my go-tos or my appointments for the day, and I really need them up here, so I'm not looking down here for that. Love her paper. I love her dashboards. Not dashboards, sorry, that's Erin Condren. Love her mission boards. Every month has a mission board for planning and a plan and focus page with a daily habit tracker. Love that. I don't love Erin Condren's goal note pages in between her months. Love Inkwells. These are my favorite goal note habit tracker pages of any planner that I've had. Okay, so the paper and these in-between months mission boards, plan and focus, habit tracker pages are my favorite. It looks really classy. I like her subdued colors, but on the sad note, I get kind of tired of her subdued colors and they don't go with the holidays. So especially on the months where like this is not my favorite color scheme, ooh, I don't like it. And I don't love the look of the big letters up there with that color. And so I'm glad she's changing that for 2018. Her days are going to be written out differently. So I'm excited about that. So some colors I like better than others, but it doesn't always flow with the seasons. And so that's something I love about Erin Condren. It's a blank slate in neutral or colors of the season. And I like that. It makes me happy every day to look at it. Just makes me happy. Inkwell, something else I love though, is just this pocket back here. I think it's a great option. You have a big accordion pocket. You can stick one of their sewn journals in. I'll show you because their sewn journals are another of my favorite thing. And it actually fits in your pocket. Your whole planner can fold over on it and it's perfect. It's like bump free. You can still write on it. You can still close the whole planner even with the journal in there. And her planners come with an elastic band. I love that too. So that's with the journal in there. And it works perfectly. She's designed it like that. And her new colors and designs for 2018 are literally amazing. Like she's really upped her game. Something I don't love is the O-rings. I've had trouble with both of her planners with O-rings that I've had. This one didn't give me trouble at the beginning, but it's just sometimes, this one's not really messed up anywhere. It's no defects, and it squeaks when you turn it. No defects, but anyway, sometimes the rings just when you turn all the way to the back, it's just you have to really work it to get it back, and coil planners just don't do that. But in coil planners, you don't get this hard chipboard, which is awesome and amazing too. So I love those things about Inkwell. I have the Inkwell horizontal, which I actually planned in for quite a while this year before I switched to Passion Planner. So I'll show you what some of my planned in days look. There's my mission board, plan and focus, daily habit tracker page filled out. And these are what some of my planned in days look like when I was using the horizontal. My 3 boxes were my go-tos or appointments for that day, so I could easily see the big important things stick out. So this planner, when I got it, this top ring has like always been bigger than the others and always causes problems. That top ring just sticks out more than the others, and I've tried to bend it back. I've tried to do everything. But, I mean, it's still functioning. You know, you can function with it. It just sometimes gives you problems. So that's the thing about O-ring planners, that the only O-ring planner that has never given me any issues that I've used for 3 years in a row is Emily Lay. Her O-rings function like amazingly. I don't know what she does different. And then Get to Work book I've not used on a daily basis, but when I've played with it and planned in it, those O-rings have never given me a problem. All other O-rings are kind of like these. You have to work them a little bit when you're moving the hardcover and everything around. But this is the same. It's just horizontal, so I love all the same things about it. Mainly the paper quality, and the things I don't like are when I get to colors I don't love and just the way this looks. But she's redoing those, and they're going to go at the top next year for 2018. I'm so excited. Oh, I love her graph paper in the back. I love her graph paper too back here for notes. So those are the things I love about Inkwell. See my cover? What I'm talking about. I have to tell the truth, you know. This, you know, has the band too. Okay, let's talk about the journals I love, because this is just about everything I've loved from like all my planning supplies this year. I probably should have mentioned that. It won't just be planners. I love Inkwell sewn journals, and she is even upping her game this year in 2018. She's posting reveals right now, and she's just shown her journals. They're going to bump them up to A5 size. So these were a little bit smaller than A5. That's A5 size underneath there. So the journals were a little bit smaller, and they take a survey of their customers at the end of the year, and they really listen to people's requests. people wanted them to be A5 size, and I agree with that. So they're going up to A5 size. That's going to be awesome. These are beautiful sewn journals, and her new covers on her journals are amazing. They are just beautiful and can be functioning for so many things. They can be a journal. They can be a to-do list. I'll show you how I'm using these three. This one is what I kind of call my everything book. And it's just lists of things that I don't like to keep in my planner because I want it to continue on to next year. Like, I keep track of when we go to my in-laws for dinner, when we have a Saturday a month with my parents and what do we do, when we've had dates, when I do my hair and when my boys get their hair done, just so I can keep track of that. Yearly bills that pay at the same time, doctor appointments, just things that I don't like to write all that in my planner because then every year it's like I need some of that information, and these lists can last for several years in here without running out of room. So this is kind of like I call it my everything book right now. I guess it could be like my right hand book. I don't know. But anyway, it's beautiful. These books function perfectly. They lay open once you bend them. I've been really rough with mine, and they have been great. You can even fold it back if you want to and make it a to-do list and stick like a binder clip on here. So don't be afraid to do whatever you want with these. Once you bend them, they'll lay completely open. Okay, this one I am using just as a normal journal, which I don't have any like time that I write in it. Like I don't give myself, I have to write once a week or I write whenever I'm prompted or whenever something big happens that I want to write in. So this is just my journal that I write in when I'm prompted to. And I love it for that. I love these grid pages. I don't know why. I really enjoy having the grid to write on and the title at the top. And her paper in these is 120 GSM. So her bound planners are 140. This is 120 because you can't sew that thicker paper, enough of it together. But the 120 is amazing. It does not bleed through. You can write on the front and the back and not see anything. And it's really nice to write on. And I'm really excited for the little bit larger size for journals. So these were her 3 designs last year, and her designs this year are equally beautiful for 2018. This is my scripture journal, which I write in when I'm doing scripture study, when I feel prompted. So it's not like I don't write in here every day that I read my scriptures. I write in here when things happen in the scriptures that prompt me to want to write, like how I can apply it to my life, or something I want to remember, or when that's happened in my life, or something, that just means something to me. So that's my scripture journal. That's how I've used those 3 right now. If I didn't have so many other ways to make a to-do list, I'd probably use those for my to-do list books too. But I also love Inkwell's spiral journals equally. I love how the spiral is small because the O-rings do not get stuck like the planner. They do not. They function perfectly. They just swing open, swing shut, no squeaking. So these little rings function perfectly, and it's really hard. Really hard. So if you want to carry this around to write on it, you have a really good surface. These will probably be my to-do list notebook someday too. Right now I'm using Erin Condren hardbounds for my to-do list, and I love those. But this paper is so much more amazing. That's why these are more expensive. This has the 140 GSM paper just like her bound planners. So it is amazingly thick paper. And it's beautiful for a gift too. It's a beautiful gift. But something else I love, let me show you. There's 4 color sections. So you can see there's like, a color here. And then you go like to the next section. It's a different color. Now, I don't know what she'll do for 2018. Or is there only 3 color sections? No, there's 4. Yeah, there's another one. So I love these. Love, love, love these. I only got 2 of these last year. They're waiting in my drawer to be used, but I know I will use them, and I know I will want to get more. Hopefully she will have the spiral journal again. That's definitely one of my favorite things. Another favorite planner from last year is Inkwell's quarterly planner. I'm sorry, I didn't even say. All those journals are from Inkwell Press also. This is Inkwell Press's quarterly planner. Sorry guys, sometimes I get to talking in my videos and I feel like, oh yeah, they've already seen all my other videos. I just assume, when that is so not true, I know. And I love to welcome new people or just people who just want to watch this one video. So I need to give more information, I know. This is Inkwell Press's quarterly planners. It comes in 4 books, of course, for the 4 quarters of the year. I just have quarter 3 right here. So this is July, August, September. So it has the exact same design as her big planners, but it's an A5 size. And it is so portable to take with you and so lightweight in your bag. I have a little magnet clip in here from Container Store. These are extremely strong ones, so they can clip many pages together. It can even clip all the way to the back cover. This is a really strong magnet clip. So it's the exact same horizontal layout and the exact same calendars. You have the same mission board, plan and focus, and daily habit tracker page. And I have full review videos on these too if you want to know more. But this paper is only 120 GSM, just like the sewn journals, because this is sewn. And they can't have the 140 paper in there being sewn. But it goes through the same color schemes as the big bound planner, and it is only offered in horizontal. And it has a weekly focus and notes down here, and you have notes pages at the back. And you have a calendar for a year at a glance there. And I just love these because if you are going to appointments and I need to know what's on my calendar because I don't keep stuff in my phone, I can just bring this with me, even if I'm not like using the weekly planning at the time in here. I just fill out my months in here, and then I can bring this with me and not have to have a big planner with me and still know what's going on. Like, this is so tiny. It's just so portable, but it's really durable. Like, you can fold it all the way over. You could put a binder clip on it. This is really good. It kind of like will repel water here. Thick covers, even though they're not hard. So if you want something portable, the quarterly is a really great option. Or for kids in school, I know, I mean, my son won't use anything like this, but if I had girls, I know they would. This is so thin. The planners they give them to use in school are so thick. This like weighs nothing in your backpack and is so thin. So for students, I think this is a great thing too if they don't need more room than this. Okay, and last but certainly not least of my favorite planner or journaling items this year, or actually, I don't think this will be last because I have one more thing I just remembered, another journal. But this is my passion planner, which I'm using right now. I've been using it for 4 months now, and I have really enjoyed a lot about it. If you're interested in passion planner, go watch some of my videos because I'm not going to go over everything in here. I'm just going to tell you what I love. I love that you can get it undated because in a planner without tabs, I don't love how the calendar months are all inside. And this one, if you get undated, all your calendar months are up front. So you just go from one to the next. And I love that because then I'm not looking for months when I'm future planning. I'm not trying to find them amid all my weeks. So all my months are right here. So I love that you can get it undated so that all your months are up front. Now they're dated planners. The months are stuck in between the weeks. They're undated. They're up front. I love that you can get it undated because I like to assign a specific color to my months, and it just helps me like remember, you know, we're going to purple here in September, and all my September is going to be purple. So I absolutely love that I can customize it to any color I want. It's just, you know, it's such a blank slate. Let me find a blank page back here. The blank page is such a blank slate. You can do whatever you want to it. You can just use pen, or people dress it up with a million stickers. You can do whatever you want. I love that I customize mine. I don't use the time slots at all because that just doesn't apply to how my life is. I section it off at the top though, because at the top are my go-tos or my appointments or my big things for the day. And then everything else just falls kind of as a running to-do list under there. I love how there's a big space for to-do lists and notes right with your week. So you don't have to go keep that in a separate book, even though I am doing that right now, actually. I've gone back to that, but I like how you have all that room. I love how they have printables, and you can print out habit trackers from them and tape them right in your planner. They have a lot of printables online. This company also has printables of their planner pages, Passion Planner. If you want to try out their planner pages in both sizes, this is the bigger, this is the classic. You can print them out at home and try them before you buy. They have a smaller size also, and the compact. So I love how it's a bound book and you have no spiral. This book has held up amazingly well. It's open on my desk most of the time, but it has a band if you want to carry it around, and it has a pocket, which is really handy too. And I love that you can just stick binder clips in here, and this is just, it speaks to me. It's easy, it's durable, it's versatile. I've loved so much about using Passion Planner. It's a planner that I never envisioned myself using, but I ended up just loving. Okay, since we're talking about journaling and planner favorites for this year for me, I had to mention the Leuchtturm 1917 bullet journals. They're special limited edition, these beautiful metallics. I had to get them. They call this one the copper, the silver, and the gold. It's for their 100th anniversary. And I got several of these. I've only started using one. I started using one for journaling. But they come in dotted or lined. I don't think I have my lined in here. They came in dotted or lined or plain, and I love these. Their journals are beautiful, and I think it's going to be a beautiful keepsake journal when it's done. So those are fun. Of course, I took off the label of the one I started journaling in, but I didn't bring that one in here. But I love these labels too. It's hard to throw them away. Okay, and since we're talking about journaling favorites too, I had to throw in Chatbooks, because if you've watched me, you know I have a whole video on Chatbooks if you want to find out about them. So go watch that video of mine. I'll try to remember to link it below, but it's under my favorite things playlist. I should put it under my journaling playlist too, because this is journaling that you don't have to do. If you Instagram, you get the Chatbooks app, and I have a code linked for your first Chatbooks free down in my description box. And that's how I got started, off somebody's free code. It's not a gimmick. It's not anything you're hooked into. You can quit at any time. But you can get your Instagram pictures printed in here. Every 60 pictures, it will make you a book. It will send you an email that it will tell you your book's going to print in 3 days. You can edit your book if you want to before it prints, if you want to take something out, or you can just let it print without doing a thing. It's just your Instagram. And when your Instagram is too long, it carries over to the next page when it won't fit down here below. But these I've been doing for like 2 years now, at least, maybe a little bit more. I got with them like when the company first started, and I just thought, what the heck, try a free book. It also prints your dates on the side. And I have one in my series sent to my mom. It just goes automatically every time a book's sent to me. And my sister does the same thing. So my mom gets a book of each of ours every time they print, and she loves that too. And so it's like a gift that just keeps giving to her. And Chatbooks are definitely one of my favorite forms of journaling, because I can look at all my Instagrams on my phone all day, but you know what? I get a different feeling when I pick up the book and actually look at it here in a live book. It's a different experience, and it definitely brings up more emotions to me, and just it's a nice keepsake to have forever. And you don't have to worry about journaling or printing your pictures or doing anything special. I have tons of volumes. I just brought a few in here. But anyway, a link to your first book free is down below. This is my favorite way to journal, because while I love my Erin Condren horizontal that I'm doing photo journaling in. You guys, the zip printer does not print that great of quality. I'm still trying to figure out how to get it to print better pictures. I mean, they're okay, but they're honestly not that great of quality. And so here you're getting nice pictures with whatever you wrote about there. And sometimes I add in just extra writing for myself. So like my handwriting's in there too. This I don't see myself keeping up beyond this year and a half because it's pretty intensive. I'll be really excited to have this special book and it will mean a lot to me, but I don't think I'll keep it up past this year and a half. But I mean, Chatbooks, I've been with them for over 2 years and love it. So check that link down below. Erin Condren, I have a $10 off link down below for your first order. Inkwell Press, I have a $10 off link down below if it's your first order with them also. Passion Planner, I'm sorry I don't have a discount, but if you order from them, I would love for you to put my email, amandasfavorites@whitleyspace.com. That's down below too, and the referral box at checkout. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. These are my favorite planners and journals from this year thus far, 2017. All right, guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.